I had just shaved my beard, but the next second, it grew back again. I tried countless times, but it just wouldn't disappear. I had no choice but to go to work with a full beard. My boss called me into his office and criticized me for my sloppy appearance, but all my attention was on the fish tank behind him. All the fish swam toward me. No matter where I went, the fish followed closely behind. By the time I got home, my beard had grown long enough to braid. After taking a shower, I noticed my suit had turned into an old, worn-out robe. I had no choice but to put on another suit and go pick up a package. But when I walked outside, I realized my clothes had disappeared, so I could only wear the suit over the robe. That was how I went to the meeting. I looked bulky and ridiculous, but what I didn't expect was, when it was my turn to speak, my suit disappeared again. I turned back into a primitive man wearing a robe. Then animals rushed into the meeting room from every direction. They all stopped beside me. I really had no choice but to tell the truth. God had foretold that a great flood was coming and had entrusted me with building an ark. The animals had come to me seeking protection, but my co-workers only laughed. They didn't believe me and kicked me out. I accepted my fate and began building the ark. The media soon reported the story. I became a laughingstock. My boss thought I was just trying to get attention. They planned to tear down the ark, but the forest animals appeared. They formed a barrier, stopping people from getting close. With the animals' help, construction progressed quickly. Right before the flood arrived, the ark was finally completed. My hair had turned completely white. I raised my hand. The animals began boarding the ark, as if they had heard a command. The onlookers nearby watched in disbelief. I urged them to get on board, but they still didn't believe the flood was coming. They mocked me, saying I had gone completely insane. The police and demolition crew arrived with explosives. Everyone thought the ark was about to be destroyed, but suddenly, the sky turned dark, the wind howled violently, and the rain began to fall. I saw a crack appear in the dam in the distance. I realized the flood was really coming, so I urgently warned everyone to get on the ark. While they were still hesitating, a deafening roar echoed from far away. The dam completely collapsed. Massive waves came crashing down.
Get everyone on the ark now!
The terrified people screamed and quickly climbed onto the boat. The flood swept away everything in its path, but the ark I built saved everyone. No one dared to laugh at me anymore, because now I had taken God's place.